Imagine if perhaps you didn't press it.
The trials and tribulations I would have to go through to then press the record button and then start the show again. Thankfully, we pressed the record button, so we didn't have to. I didn't have to embarrass myself again.
No one would ever think of not pressing the record button.
Exactly. What's up, guys? RapTorSlevin here, and we've got Maxcen as well.
With Maxcen, hello.
Yes. So 3 times faster episodes 32, should I say?
I don't know. Should you say?
I am saying it's number 32.
It's 32 now. So there you go.
So big news for us is Power Rangers, because we've been anticipating this trailer for absolutely ages, ever since they basically announced it. So should we watch it, Maxcen?
Yeah, let's jump right in. I'll quickly apologise, since last week we didn't get an episode out, did we?
No, but
we will.
we've got a huge backlog that we've now finished of all previous episodes and other stuff from our other channels. So, and I've got a graphics card in the machine. So.
It lives once again.
Yeah, exactly.
What's in there at the moment then?
A hamster on the little fan.
So there's drawing your graphics out
with a Game Boy, like an old Game Boy Classic attached to it.
Oh, okay.
That's what's powering it at the moment.
But the Game Boy is attached to the computer, or the hamster?
No, the hamster is in a hamster wheel attached to the battery slot of the Game Boy.
Ah, I see. Right.
And the Game Boy is a special adapter that you put in the PSI slot.
Called the Game Boy printer.
You use the Game Boy printer with the camera attachment. That's what I'm using currently. Anyway, let's get going. So that's like probably the best bit of the trailer.
Yeah. Immediately hit with the terrible music.
They're gonna come here every Saturday just to graduate with all these other weirdos and criminals.
Oh, they're all weirdos and criminals.
Yeah, I don't get that bit. Like,
they're all misfits, apparently. Because they go to Saturday school.
So, this is where you come every Saturday instead of practice.
Ugly loser.
Yeah. You're so ugly. Cut your hair, ugly person. What?
Guys?
Hey, it's not Chronicle.
Billy,
Guys!
what is it?
It's some sort of glowing orb.
Wait, I did.
You know something happened up there, okay? I'm not the same.
I'm now ripped.
I'm strong.
How strong?
Insanely strong. No.
So I'm getting a big Spider-Man sort of like feel as well from this, the very first bit of Spider-Man. Just because they have powers now for...
That's not a piece of cake!
But they're not like usual civilian powers, because Power Rangers usually sometimes have civilian powers where they all have a power each.
Yeah.
But this, they're just like insanely strong and vulnerable. Bloody hell, it's so loud. Let's just turn that down a little bit. And they can do jujitsu on a train.
Buy some good stuff or something.
I've killed Rangers before.
No.
Oh no, not pizza. In a bedroom. Kinky.
It's happening.
They slowly morph. What? This.
You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
I don't.
All this human emotion.
You're completely confused and complex. Yes, I guess it, Max. I am too. So, do you want to go through this? That's why we are both severely disappointed at what could have been interesting.
The tone is off.
Yeah.
Just to throw that at the first hurdle, that 4 seconds in when you hear the first beat of that music is, oh, it's Batman versus Superman Power Rangers. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
A gritty reboot, but it's not actually. It's not pretty. It's not like gritty though. It's just.
It's grittier because like you have to deal with bullies and they cut another misfits, and because in the original they were like the perfect people. Really.
Teenagers. That's why it was so funny, because they were so perfect in every way.
So it looks like they're like basically the bottom of the food chain this time round, as opposed to being at the top, which makes it weird because I don't understand if we're going to get a Vulcan skull. Because that would be good.
You have to, surely.
It doesn't look. I don't see where that could come from in the trailer. Really?
Maybe it's that ginger kid.
The ginger kid is both of them combined.
Or one of them.
It's become Skulk.
Skulk. It could be. I don't know. We're not given anything to really go by. What?
Ginger kid will have one tattoos on his fingers. One says bulk, and the other one says skull.
Oh.
And that would be it. I'd like to meet my friends, bulk and skull. I never go. No.
Max, what's actually going to happen if that becomes true, and we're in the cinema and we witness that? Are we both going to look at each other just facepalm?
I'll probably just cry.
We'll probably just both start laughing.
I'm in the wrong business. I clearly need to go to Hollywood and make terrible movies.
Clearly, because that's probably better writing than what we've just witnessed there.
It's the tone is so wrong. Like, it doesn't. When I watch it, because we were discussing this a bit earlier, I don't understand who this is targeted at. Current Power Rangers, the series, the ongoing series that's based on the Sentai, is aimed towards at kids. Small kids, like 10 lower.
Yeah.
Around that age group. And then you've got like the nostalgia fans who watch like all the old stuff, like the original Power Ranger stuff, and up until is it Space? Where after Space, and then it's like a different series. But basically, Zordon, as long as Zordon's in the picture. And then I look at this and I go, who is this really targeting? Because
who was targeting
nostalgia?
For Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that movie, those two movies, who's actually targeting? Because I'm pretty sure it's just Michael Bay kids, that teenage crowd that just wants to watch something action scenes.
Directed this Power Rangers? I want to find out.
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
Considering they stole the script from Max Landis's Chronicle, I don't know.
The Chronicle meets Spider-Man. Director is Dean Israelit.
Okay, and what else has he done? Nothing?
Project Alamac.
Okay.
Alcoliand and Power Rangers. So he's done 3 movies. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, no. Oh, wait, he's done some other stuff. No, I lie. Oh, he's directed a few. He's written 3.
Right, okay. Well, that changes stuff.
Oh, most of them are shorts. Oh.
I'm disappointed as well, Max, yes. So, I want to talk about the key thing they've got wrong in this movie. Well, no, I think the whole point of Power Rangers is that they're weak, and then they need to morph to become strong.
Yes.
Having a guy gets punched in the face, not feel anything, and crippling a person without doing anything seems a bit overpowered. Seems very strong and invincible-like.
A lot more like the modern series where they have like civilian powers.
But civilian powers are little things. They're not
just like
not invulnerability. Not all of them
it?
being invulnerability and can jump and have super strength. It's not everything.
See, I'm wondering how they're going to actually like sneak in the fighting stuff in.
Yeah, exactly. All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
cut out the key part of Power Rangers, so that something gets a bit harder for them to do, then they morph. That is the whole point of Power Rangers.
Well, okay. Oh no, there's a bad guy. Like
Better morph.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're like, oh, we can beat up all these little putties because we can.
Yeah.
Because seemingly we're invincible. And then morph for armor. We've just got... That's all it is. It's for armor now.
Do you reckon the suits will have some kind of power? They'll have an individual power they can use in suits?
No.
Just to make them look a little bit different?
No.
Like Blue Ranger have ice powers
No.
or something? No, Black Ranger have ice powers because the mammoth.
Yeah.
There you go, you see. Gotta be. But I don't know, like, everything seems really weird. Like, it's just... There's no Zords.
Well, we've not seen any Zords.
No
on
Zords. Only seen Rita once. No Zordon. No Alpha 5. The only thing we've seen is the power coins.
Yeah, and
that's it.
And a bit of a morph thing in a thing with a blue orb in the middle, and they're going and they morph.
See, watching that, it reminds me of the original, the first movie.
Oh
The old movie. Yeah, they're all stood together, like bringing Zordon back.
And that was corny as hell. But
Yeah.
they're trying to play it off so seriously that it's just not going to work.
They should have kept it like a kind of a not a gag per se, but like, you know, keep some more comedic elements in. Probably closer to some like less DC, more Marvel.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what, like,
Definitely.
some Marvel's that company makes like $1 bajillion every year with the movies.
I'm pretty sure
We'll copy DC.
Yeah. Marvel have this amazing track record, and Disney seems to be getting all the money every year. Or we can copy Batman versus Superman. Which one do I go for? Oh, so complex. So hard to decide.
I feel it would have been worth more going a more Marvel. I know this is probably not relevant, well, to a degree, to compare them to comic book movies. But I feel going a more Marvel kind of way, where it's like a family movie, but it's also got stuff thrown in for adults, would have probably made for a better release, because then at least you can have entire families going.
Yeah.
Like, you'll have parents now, most parents now, who will have seen Power Rangers. So that would have been like an experience, you know, to bring the kids, like, look what I watched, her. The one thing that was interesting in that trailer is it looked, from what it looked like, whatever the command center or whatever it is like sealed in something.
Oh, yeah.
And the power coins, you can see the power coins through it. And then Billy somehow, through sheer power of plot, it has dynamite and a detonator. Not sure what you've been up to, Billy, but Billy might be a terrorist.
They've made the only black guy have weaponry.
Kind of concerned that, unless it's just like, oh yeah, I've got this a Pepsi and Mentos, let's go, put it together, close the wall. I don't know.
The Pepsi Mentos bomb reveals the command center.
They blow up and they all get coins. So my point is, will we see the green coin with the other coins? Because it seems that Rita is in the center as well, and that's what happens is they blow the center up, they get the coins, and then Rita comes out, it seems, and then they might have to.
How did you
assume that? Because Rita does not appear at the very beginning of the movie. We do not see any ship or anything. We don't see anything to do with space. Because there's no way she's going to be lit on the moon now.
Yeah, that'd be really far-fetched.
Where else can she possibly come from?
True, she has to be...
She's going to be sealed in the command center.
Yeah.
And that's why it's sealed up. With the power of the coins. The power of the coins sealed her away.
Yes.
And now that they've taken the coins away from the center, she can be free. And that's why she targets the Rangers. Like, you see, she's with Kimberly or something. Because it looks like she's dropping down from the ceiling. It looks like there's some thing behind on the back for like a half a second. And then she can, like, it seems to go away.
I didn't really notice that. I just saw that. That's probably just strings that you're missing there. That's probably nothing.
I'm wondering if it's going to be like she isn't there physically, but she's there like mentally, as like a mental projection of some kind.
Maybe.
And she's not actually like scaring them. She's just like, oh, maybe, I don't know. I think there's something on the back.
I think it's just string.
It could be
the string harness, and they've just
dude. She's done the Mission Impossible to get into Kimberly's room.
It's just for that sexy scene of just like returned. Elizabeth Banks and Kimberly. It's just for the people on the internet just to draw wild fan fiction.
So, I'm not sure. I'm looking at the movie now, and I'm honestly wondering if they're going to play. I don't know, because how old is Elizabeth Banks?
She's 30 to 40? 40. Probably come to 40.
Right. Can they play it off as a teenager? Is the question. Because when I saw that scene, I thought, is she going to be a bully who gets the green coin, and that somehow corrupts her to become Rita?
Oh no. Elizabeth Banks she's in the Hunger Games. She's one of the.
Yeah, true.
You know, she doesn't look very teenagery compared to like Katniss, does she? So.
Well, I'm trying to think of horrible plot things. So.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Just throw that one in there. Rita's now a school bully. If you're gonna make it really bad writing, then sure. Let's just do it like that.
And honestly, I'm looking at this and going, it's going to be like an hour and 20 minutes of fucking nothing, and then the last 10 minutes is like, and now the Rangers, and maybe a Zord. Maybe. Who the hell is the Zord going to fight?
Just don't know. This movie doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand. Like, there's no way Rita's going to be on the moon. She's not going to have minions. Maybe. I doubt it. We're not going to have Goldar or Finster or anyone like that to make or be a monster for.
Yeah, she's going to use wizarding powers and make... Because they're in this area where it looks like lots of clay mud, so that's how she's just going to make mudmen as the putties.
That's where the putties are going to come from. It's going to look like weird golems. Not going to look like just golem. They're
going to look like CGI messes. Yes, exactly. They're just generic CGI. You know, what's it called? Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
You know those henchmen that were just made. They're going to look exactly like that because they just look like generic things. That's what it's going to be. That, trust me. And no, I think she is going to find Goldar. She's going to make Goldar, and they're going to have to fight Goldar.
Goldar's going to be the last boss.
Yeah.
He's like, I've summoned Goldar now. He's like, he won't say anything. He's going,
raw like a tiger or a lion that he is.
Yeah, and to somehow magically have swords. I don't know at this point. Like the trailer shows a lot. Well, not a lot, but it shows enough for me to gauge like how long we're going to be seeing stuff. Because the initial introduction seems to be showing Jason's moving in.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously,
like, place somewhere.
There's going to be Jason backstory. Why Jason's moving. That's going to be like a subplot. His mum's going to be dead, obviously, because of something he's done, I'm guessing, because that's always a thing.
Yeah, because he's only got his father there, so...
And the car was trashed.
Yeah.
So, what else? Then he's going to have to get to the school. He's going to have to know all the kids, and they're going to have to develop a relationship with all the kids.
Well,
so
which is so because Jason stops Billy from being bullied for a second.
So, then obviously he's going to develop a relationship close enough where they'll all go out together, or maybe they're running away from bullies and that leads them to the command center.
Yeah.
Then they're going to find
just like Karate Kid.
Yeah. Find the coins. Obviously, the cops or the government arrive or something, so they can go home. And then they're still in the school because they're still going back to school, saying, "Oh, my body's changed and I've got magic powers now," and that's going to take another half.
Look at my 6-pack.
Yeah, exactly. And he's going to be there with the glasses, and it's not going to need them.
Just like Spider-Man.
That should have really been a more of a Billy thing. But I don't think he wears glasses at all in this film.
They should have just included that just to really just like whatever.
Yeah.
We don't care anymore. Just have that scene and just throw it in. It's fine.
And I'm just looking at all, like, a lot of people say you can't tell a movie from the trailer, but I can, because I can see how long each of these things will probably drag out for.
For being, a teaser trailer, it is 2 minutes and a bit. And the thing is with trailers and everything, people say, "Oh, you can't judge, book by its cover." But the whole point of a trailer is to get people to go in,
yes,
and to get a feel for what the movie
generate
is.
An audience.
Yeah. From that, I've witnessed 2 minutes of basically, I can just watch Chronicle if I really wanted to, or Spider-Man, and probably get the same experience.
If not better one.
Yeah, exactly. So that's always a huge problem. If you've not got, in this point, we've got 2 minutes of footage. There was not 2 minutes of, I really need to see this movie.
No. It was 2 minutes of, it's going to be one of those movies.
I got 2 minutes of teenage drama.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
That's what we need in Power Rangers.
You could have some teenage drama.
For a trailer, I'm surprised they didn't just drop like a load of action. Well, a couple of action. Well,
that's the thing is they've shown basically all these bits are all the bits that they could do without CGI, pretty much. Well, actually no, they've done one bit, 4 I think. So they've had the bit where Jason breaks the sink. That's one bit of CGI. That's CGI. No, that's CGI. Oh yeah. Maxcen, nothing's practical. Well, hardly anything's practical in this movie. I can tell that's CGI.
So we're not going to have practical swords.
We're definitely not having practical swords.
Oh, that's like the best part.
The jumping bit is obvious. The explosion is actually real. The explosion to get the power coins.
The Pepsi Mentos explosion.
The Pepsi Mentos explosion is real. Thank God. We've got this CGI green room bullshit here.
This is going to be Zordon, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's all CGI there. Yeah. And them getting the suit bits is also, well, that'll cast that as the same scene. That's all CGI. Yeah. The one thing that was real was obviously the Rita on strings.
Yeah. Because we've seen her in the suit in the promo pictures, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, just everything about it just looks... Well, the trailer should have been just... an action scene or two, show them coming into school or something, show them interacting in school, drop that original mix. That would have generated the hype engine.
Yeah, you just know. Yeah, you're. Then this could have been the interesting second trailer where it's actually longer and tells a bit more of the story. This is what is really. Yeah. A teaser trailer is like that little quick hit. Yeah. This is 2 minutes. This is quite long for a teaser trailer, and all you need is just like the guitar riff and like the Red Ranger just absolutely just pounding like and putty in the face, and it's like and it just falls over, and that could have been it. That's all you needed, and it could have been like, okay, maybe we're sold on this.
But I think they needed that. There's no high action anymore. It just feels slower. It feels depressing to watch for multiple reasons. I just don't know. Like, it doesn't have the energy the original one had, and I'm still confused how they're gonna. Because in the original, as I say, I think we touched on this. Jason, at least, was a martial artist.
Yeah.
And then all the others had some kind of skill set that let them fight, kind of.
Well,
Billy
yeah.
Yeah, Billy
So-
just kind of bumbled around.
Billy was the
That's
smart
right,
guy,
yeah.
but you know, he
But like
was
Zach
got to,
had like his amazing dance moves that he had to use.
yeah, he studied rumba, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
He went to
What
rumba.
did
He was
Trini do? Was
Tr-
Trini was what
Trini does like yoga and a
That's
little
what I
bit of
thought it
Asian
was.
martial arts and
yeah. And I know Kimberly was
gymnastics.
Yeah, so like athletic kind of skill groups that lend themselves in. And I'm looking at this and go, there's not
Zumba, that's what I
any-
meant to say. Zach was
Zumba.
teaching Zumba. He was doing
That's the
Zumba
one.
classes.
And I'm looking at this and go, there's not, maybe because it is only a teaser trailer, but I'm not seeing any of those elements in it yet. Because you're just judging by
No,
the way
because the
the
Pink
story
Ranger's
is.
ugly and she needs to cut her hair.
Kimberly, you are ugly. You're clearly unattractive.
Clearly, that better looking than everyone else in this room, but you're clearly the ugliest girl here.
It's so weird. Like, just the fact that everything seems so sad and dark and not like as happy as it was in the original. And obviously, I have to compare everything to the original because there's nothing else to base any of the expectations on. Because it is based on the original.
There's too far, and this pushed it too far in that direction.
Since what
And,
we said,
and it makes the sequel really weird because how do you go from this to a sequel like a trilogy if they're going to do that? It's like it's something even darker. It's like you can't really do that. So
you get the Green Ranger in the sequel, so the Green Ranger arc was pretty dark.
yeah,
Yes, because it actually had a bully
yeah,
and a character with comparable powers.
yeah.
That's probably
And they got their
later in
asses kicked.
Yeah.
the first time. Like
but now
possibly one of the
there's-
best scenes in Power Rangers history.
But now I don't know if we're gonna even have like, because it was like Green Ranger was controlled by Rita in the original series.
Yeah.
And so now I don't know how that's going to work because Rita doesn't seem to be like a force. She just seems to be an individual at the moment. So unless she does somehow acquire a moon base and can throw out a monster every week, I don't know.
This movie actually goes on for several months. It's just like see snippets of them beating a monster with a sword, like sword slash every time. It's just like a montage of killing a monster. You just see that for like 5 minutes.
No. That would be your ending credits in the good film.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because that's where you put the original theme on. You just see them killing like loads of monsters of the week for the credits.
Yes.
That would be my idea.
So you had I heard you had a
I
good
had
idea.
an idea. I've only done so far.
Okay, well, I'm interested to like.
My idea
Okay.
is at the beginning of the film, you have one of two things. One is you have them; they know each other already. They know each other already. They're either on a class trip to a shuttle launch, or they are watching one on TV.
Right. Okay.
Shuttle launch would be you'd see it initially, and then it wouldn't come up until like a third of the way later, because this would be the shuttle that's to the dark side of the moon.
Oh, the classic Transformers thing.
That would be where they find Rita.
Ah, okay. With
So
the
you
palace, the Bandora
Yeah.
Palace.
Well, because it's on the dark side of the moon, you see, it could be anything. You do whatever you
Exactly.
want.
Yeah.
You go, oh my god.
There could even be Transformers there.
that apparently been there since the first movie. That didn't want to help out at all.
That was so random, wasn't it?
Like, I've killed Prime. Come on, guys, come down. Fine. We're going to blow up the sun, by the way.
Continue.
Yeah. So you have them know each other. So I say you see them watching the launch, or they're at the launch. You basically get the launch in the same scene as them and see it go off. You call the ship something relevant. So you can call it the Astro ship or the Mega ship. You call it something. Oops. You call it something that's nostalgic or referencey.
Yeah, of course.
Because my idea is you keep it kind of in tone, but also just throw out loads of references, because then people actually watch it again.
Yeah.
To see those references.
Fill it with Easter eggs. Everyone likes Easter.
So that's all you have to do, and then the first third of the movie is seeing the five of them interact with each other, see them interact with Bulk and Skull, and just generally get an idea of how the group functions, or how the five of them function.
Yeah.
And I say about third way of the film, you would cut to the shuttle finally reaching Earth, the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, oh, then they do that. Be like, then they go find Rita and all that stuff. But then you have to add some really weird reasons as to why Rita can't do everything at first. So probably some like she's in a weakened state.
Oh yeah, she's only just awakened, and then she needs time to regain her powers. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to add the idea of a transporter. That's why she can't send down loads of guys at once. She only sends so many because it defeats the power, and it takes a while to come back on.
Oh, okay.
So you have to add something, I guess, to kind of in-universe balance. Like, oh, why doesn't she send down
20 million pussies?
No, because the transporter only has so much power.
Yeah.
And it needs to charge again. Obviously, you put it in this way that she'll send like 10 putties down and go, send more, we can't, it's out of power, or some shit like that. I don't know. But she needs at least Goldar or someone else to work off with, I assume.
Yeah.
But then you need to she'll wake up and all that jazz. And I think it pretty much does it sell from there. Just have Zordon recruit a couple of teenagers with attitude.
We just do the first episode and then we go. Just make it longer. Done.
They have to discover Zordon in a way, or they are led to him.
Yeah.
So it could be like Alpha is like in disguise and he's skulking about the school trying to find people to recruit. And maybe they follow him back to the command center, and that's how they get in. Something like that.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a hoodie or something. I don't know. Hey, who's this guy? And they like chase him down, and then they accidentally get in. Something like that. I'd not this Mentos Pepsi bullshit I'm waiting. Because I for me, like, I would target it for a more kids to watch. Because it's
12A. Everything that means everyone. 12A means everyone now.
It does.
Or PG-13, whatever. It doesn't mean. That's always going to be the target audience. It's just like.
You are correct that anyone can watch it, but it's also 12A to the point where it's, you can't watch it openly. It's like you have to be cautious. Like, oh, maybe there isn't something the little Timmy can see. Something like that. There is a not a barrier, but there's a pause for thought for a 12A.
Oh, you can just call it PG and just like send them in.
Probably, possibly. I think PG is probably redundant at this point as an age rating.
Yeah.
It's basically what a 12A's become.
Yeah, it's strange that, isn't it?
But I would feel that you need to probably go with the Marvel route of just make it a little more light-hearted. Mm-hmm. Throw in references, throw in some background stuff.
Anyway, speaking of Power Rangers, there is actually a Power Rangers game. So
Power Rangers game.
Yeah, the new game. So
well, this has got to be better than the movie.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
See, everyone 10 plus.
The planet is under attack by Rita Repulsa, and the only ones who can stop her are the teenagers with attitude, the mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The fate of the world is in their hands.
All right, let's get it together.
How would you like to do a playthrough of this, Max?
Let's do it!
Yes, ready to rock.
Hey.
Magic wand, make my monster grow!
Power Rangers! But there's a far greater evil that awaits our heroes from the shadows. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle.
So someone found a load of clips from Power Rangers. Flash game generator. Great. 10 out of 10.
Hey, I'm buying it.
Well, it looks amazingly better than the movie.
It looks in tone and quite similar to what I remember.
How long was that?
Pardon?
How long was that trailer? 'Cause that showed more than the movie ever could.
That trailer was basically the very first episode, like, because it had the same Sphinx guy. And a little bit of random levels, and it works. That was actually something that we could possibly watch and play.
It's like a beat up kind of thing by the looks of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Side scroller, I guess.
Well, yeah, side scroller beat 'em up, like Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
4-player Streets of Rage is what I'm imagining.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm a little bit hyped for that. So
I'm happier than that.
I don't know if it's on PC. I only saw PlayStation 4 and Xbox.
It'll be on Steam.
It has to be, surely. It's made in Flash. It looks like a Flash game.
It looks like I thought it was a mobile game at first.
They just click screen to punch, and that's all they need to do. And they just walk around going to their enemies for you to punch.
I mean, I'd rather see Platinum Games have a poke at it, because they did the Turtles. I think, did they do Turtles? I want to say they did.
I think so. And you're talking about Transformers Devastation.
Yeah, they did that, and they did Korra as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so like, they seem to know what to do with that. Oh, let's just get all these cartoon properties and make good games of them. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, shorts, good games. That's all they do. Speaking of games, so PlayStation VR. There's never a time where we don't talk about PlayStation, but let's talk about them again.
PlayStation 5 is this?
No, VR.
The 5R.
5R. PlayStation 5R, yes, okay.
That would have been the clever thing to do.
PlayStation's 4 5er. So, are you interested in whatever they're trying to shove down your face?
I have a PC.
Okay.
So.
Am I interested? I'm kind of like looking at it and like, So do you know the actual price point for this? It's
$600.
Like, very close. So it's 350. It's going to be out like next month, you know.
Really?
Yeah. So it's 300 or 350 for like the
base unit.
The actual
the headset.
The headset, like £300 ish for this. Then you got to spend 40 quid or something like that for the camera. Because you can't use any other webcam. You have to use the iToy camera. Then you're going to need, what's it called? The PlayStation Move. So that's like another £100.
That's how they're trying to get rid of the Move now. We'll incorporate it to VR. Perfect. Flawless.
Well, that's how the only way...
Just ripped off the Wii.
Well, that's how they use... That it was basically used before. Like, how are they going to use... motion controls any other way. Yeah. So they already have that. So there you go. Well, you can tell it's the same sort of deal because they've got that light bulbs. And then if you look at the actual mask itself, the visor, it's got 5 points of light in the middle. Like you got the it's got the middle
5 giant balls that make it look like a
not giant balls, but they're like bands there, and there. It's like that's obviously the lights. That's gonna be the camera's going to look at to centralize where you're looking at.
You can't turn around in these games. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's another actual good point you've actually raised there. Something's behind you. It's actually something that doesn't work.
If you turn to that point where it can't be to the lights, I'm guessing it's going to go, unless it knows which lights are left and right, I assume. But
over time, probably can work that one out. I don't know. I've not programmed it. It's not my forte to know about motion controls. So apparently, it's not as high performance as the Oculus or the what's it called, the Vive. But in saying that, it is cheaper, and everyone's gotten access to a PlayStation 4 now, like a lot cheaper because
most people, yeah.
You know, like £200 now, something like that, something very similar to that.
That sounds very similar to the original PS2 price point.
Exactly. So they're really pushing as much PlayStation stuff. So maybe the PlayStation VR is like the big thing, like in 2 months' time, and Christmas rolls about, and it could be out in shops everywhere, and you're just gonna get it blown in your face.
Or
like VR.
Or it'll do terribly and nobody likes it.
It needs the games, but I think PlayStation actually have like a studio, not a mobile studio, an actual studio for VR games that they've actually bought and actually making games for VR, especially for the PlayStation 4. So maybe this will work. I'm just interested that this is going to be like the mainstream VR that could be the one that people are going to recognize and go for more than the Oculus or the.
It's more of an affordable VR.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the interesting about VR is that I've only got like a little bit of screen retail. I've got my main like screen, which is like 24, 22 inches, and then a small 17-inch monitor.
Yeah.
But if I spend £700, I could have a VR headset, which would be literally, I've got everything. I'd look like a crazy person. But
That won't change.
You know,
anything really. Yeah.
Exactly. But then I have like able to do, spread out all my stuff. My video editing would be amazing when I've got like all my little. I can open all my little tasky little bars everywhere.
In your one monitor.
In my one massive monitor.
But not in multiple monitors.
No, but my monitor's like all the way around here.
Great, so you're going to have to look around. So it's going, oh, there it is.
No, because there's not enough retail. The retail space is huge now. It's all the way around here. That's what I'm saying. I've got all the options to put stuff around instead of having to open it, close it.
Yeah. Maybe.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised how well like a VR in a desktop world would actually work. Well, I really want to try it out, but still never had a chance.
We'll wait for you to buy that, and then
yeah. I'll just throw it down. It'll be fine. I just need to buy a new graphics card that is like $1,000 as well, and also the prices of graphics cards and electronics and all big goods like that are going to be really annoying now because our pound has now plummeted to the lowest it's ever been since history, I think, or something close to that. We're like
possibly be anything to Brexit or anything. I mean,
relationship to the euro or something. 1.2 to the dollar.
No, it's 1.24 to the dollar at the moment.
That's pretty bad.
Oh yeah. Like that's as of recording. That's what it is.
Like honestly, I'm looking at going to America just because I know my income.
No, we're going to Canada.
Oh, Canada, sorry. My income will
because America could fuck itself up in a couple of months.
Yes, obviously, I need to think about that. So, as recording this is the. Let's just timestamp this. It's the 9th of October, 2016. So, Hillary and Donald Trump are going to be doing their second debate just before this. Did you get to watch any of the first debate, Max?
Oh, yes.
What did you think?
I thought it was hilarious.
Go on. Do tell.
I just watching and go. It's amazing some of the stuff that Trump interrupting every so often just to say, no, I didn't say that.
So, yeah, Trump was on such defensive in that. It was ridiculous, and there's places where you could have brought up easily Hillary's cyber, email scandal.
Oh yeah, but he didn't.
Considering she is a criminal at this point, even if it was by accident, she should be severely punished for the possibility of.
I accidentally a criminal.
Yeah, or just letting loose a load of international documents, but not national documents for them. It's kind of suspicious that they just just let it go. He didn't bring it up once. That's one thing where you're like, maybe she can't be trusted. That's an idea, Donald.
That would require some intelligence.
Yeah, he needs to. The problem is he couldn't let go of her bashing any business talk.
No.
Anything that came up about his business practices, because he's worked his life up, in business, that he took it as a personal attack. He should have just let it go and just assaulted her back. And we all know that Trump can actually, dish it out a lot more. And I'm hoping in this one, he's prepared. Apparently the report is he is going to just let loose all the cannons.
Oh.
So I'm waiting for Monday morning to wake up and start watching clips in the morning of Donald Trump just going absolutely insane. It's gonna be amazing. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
I can't wait, because this is one of the first presidential years. Could we have potentially no one in office, please?
This is the time. This is one of the plan of action for me. If I was this is the year that we trial not having a president for 4 years, just to see what it's like. We'll still have the Senate and all that.
Maybe what will happen is Arnold Schwarzenegger will come in as the last second as a candidate.
He can't.
And that's how he becomes president what's it called? What's that movie? Demolition Man. That's how it happens.
Is he president in Demolition Man?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's how it happens. He comes in at the last minute, saving us all from Trump.
What?
That's how it happens.
Considering Arnold can't actually run, but we'll bend the rules for Arnold.
They'll bend the rules because it's oh well, we don't want these two in.
So Arnold's the next best option.
That's how it must happen in Demolition Man. I've done it.
I have a feeling that this could be one of those times where the US will have the least amount of votes ever recorded.
Really?
Population census.
Oh.
Actually, that could vote and not choosing not to. I think this could actually happen.
Yes, I could see that too.
Because,
just
all honesty, unless I had a bet going, I wouldn't vote.
Well, then it's after the voting has finished, what's the US going? What state is the US going to be in with either of those two in office?
So they're both really clamping down on police need more power, which is dubious at this moment in time. I think police have a lot of power already in the US. I don't think more fascism. Both candidates are going for more fascism. Okay, cool. Definitely what we needed was more totalitarianism in this case.
Exactly. You get it.
What else are both candidates going for? I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I'm assuming both want to prolong.
They want to be president. After that, I'm not sure what the hell they want to do.
Well, I think Hillary's just going to win just by going, I'm going to be the first female president. Yay!
Hillary, what's your argument? I'm not Donald Trump. Good opening. Good opening there.
I don't have a penis.
And Trump, what is your opening? I'm not Hillary Clinton. An excellent comeback.
What's the odds of Hillary having a stroke on stage? Not a stroke, a seizure. A seizure.
A seizure. Just that'd be amazing.
And someone with the dimazepan has to come up and actually stab her in the neck.
I would pay to see that.
We can only hope it's going to happen. We're going to tell the future, Max. In a few hours, we'll know if that will happen. Imagine if she actually has an actual proper one bad and someone else has to come on stage.
Trump just wins, doesn't he?
Yeah, it just goes, well, she's incapable of actually
doing anything.
Yeah. So you're going to give the nuclear codes to her.
I wouldn't give the nuclear codes to anyone.
Exactly.
Neither. It's such a like in the past year. Obviously, you've had people. I don't want him in office. I don't want her in office.
Mm-hmm.
That's generally just because it's been the opposite parties.
Yeah.
This year, it's been like, no, both of these people are actually just terrible people. We don't want either of them in. But we've done fucked up, and we have to have one in now.
The problem was, I think, is the whole election cycle has been geared for Hillary for whatever reason. I'm really shocked how Bernie Sanders didn't get, the nomination.
Because his own party screwed him over. That's
basically, yeah. What I'm saying is, it's all been corrupt to make sure Hillary wins. Even though I think, if there was no super delegates, I think honestly that he would have won. It was close if you took the super delegates away.
Yeah.
But so looking at that, and then he goes, "Yeah, Hillary, have all my donation money. Make sure you support Hillary." And it's like, oh, most of your supporters weren't in it for Hillary. It was for you, Bernie. But obviously he's scared that we can't let the Republicans with Trump be in charge. Even though I think Trump is a lot more left swinging than people make out him to be. Just because he's he's representing the Republican Party, I don't think he actually has all their core values at heart. All the completely right stuff. He has his own values at heart. But I'm saying I think they're more left. I think he's actually okay with abortion. And I don't think, he's not actually that Christian.
You just think he's acting for it to get...
Yeah, just for the Republican vote.
Yeah.
But those are very right-wing, qualities that they look for. But the other side, abortion, it doesn't mind abortion and not, being an atheist. Maybe he is an atheist, maybe he's a Christian, I don't know. I'm not Donald Trump, I don't know what goes on. Maybe he praises the devil, and he's actually a devil worshipper. That's why he's so rich, Max.
That's why he's so powerful.
Yes.
He worships the devil for money.
Yes, exactly.
Is that what's come over his hair? It's actually a huge satanic symbol.
Yes, there's a hexagram on his forehead, on the base, just here, and he has to comb it all forwards to cover that. Yeah,
that's the one. Don't it? Crack the code.
another case cracked by Maxcen.
So, is it possible that Bernie could become vice president? Is that a possibility?
No, I don't think he is.
Can at all.
No, she's not. That's not her candidate. I don't know who their candidates. Maxcen, would you like to find out their candidates? I'm actually interested of the vice president.
Attempt to.
So, Hillary's vice presidents selects Tim Kaine.
They are not Bernie Sanders.
No, and then Donald Trump's. The first, I type in Donald Trump's, and the first thing is Donald Trump's wife, Donald Trump's IQ, Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal, the movie, and Donald Trump's wall.
Well, I've got Tim Kaine for the Democratic Party. I've got Mike Pence for the Republican Party.
Mike Pence. And
William Weld for the Libertarian Party. And of course, some guy for the Green Party, which I assume is like a null vote at this point. I don't know. I'm just hoping they can screw up America enough to make England look good. Please.
I would like my money to be worth something again. Please.
Well, if the dollar goes down, yes, imports are back.
True. But first, Max, we need to talk about our sponsor, Audible.com.
Audible.com? What's Audible.com?
Well, Maxcen, if you loan audiobooks, you can sign up and get a free audiobook once a month and buy as many audiobooks as you want. Audiobooks are amazing, and you can learn stuff whilst on the go. So, when you're driving to work or just generally like on a train journey, just pop it in.
Or even when you're on the shitter.
Yes, exactly.
You can listen to maybe an audiobook that will help you in your present situation.
Exactly. And as the number 2 podcast in the world, we endorse that situation. So
for that number 2 situation.
So audible.com, get your free audiobook. So Maxon, I actually want to talk about British politics for a second.
Dear.
You know Theresa May is coming to power.
She?
Yeah. If you didn't know, she's sitting on the throne now. She's not actually, but she wishes she was. So, her slogan for running, even though we didn't actually vote for her in, the Conservatives pretty much just put her in there, was she was going to listen to the people, So one of her first acts, like major acts, is that she ignores the Lancashire Council, all the people that have voted for fracking, voted against fracking, basically.
Yes.
And she just goes on and initiates it straight away. So thanks for that, Theresa. We've seen plenty of problems with fracking in America, and you're just going to bring that over to us. So top one, thank you for that. Just wanted to get that off my chest of like.
But how much did they pay her to get to say that? Is the question.
Probably quite a bit.
That's the reason.
I think also just the whole Brexit thing. I think we need the money now. Like really badly.
I don't think we need any money because it's going to become useless if it carries on.
I think they're trying to stop it. Considering like
we're trying to stop what, Brexit or the money going down?
I don't know.
Because there's a direct correlation. That's the problem.
Yeah. I don't really know how they would not use money. I don't think it can become worthless like, Ugandan, Zimbabwe dollars, whatever they are. Whether it's just like a dollar is worth like cents.
A million, yeah.
Yeah, a dollar is literally worth like a penny. It can't be devalued that much.
But it's getting to the point where like importing is just like not a thing that is economical. Like imports are hurting, especially us, considering that we are fans of things that are from abroad, particularly Japan and America. So for us individually, it's quite hard. For like generally, I'm thinking it's going to be quite hard. Like people don't seem to understand. Like we are a small country and we don't have that much stuff as you think we do.
Yeah, the irony is that when you actually see our like position on the map, because of how the map is actually drawn, we're not actually quite big. That's actually like I can't remember what the effect is, but we're actually like bigger than we should be because of how we are, how the map is drawn. We are quite a small country. People seem to be forgetting this. An island as well.
Yes.
And what's happening is really bad at the moment in time. And just the fact that the government hasn't been fast acting in initiating Article 50, I think it is.
Because they're fucking shit terrified of what's going to happen after they do it.
But indecision has led to this position, and it's only going to get worse the longer that you wait.
They could be just trying to postpone it, because it has only been after cause the reason the pound dropped recently is because she announced we would be out in March, isn't it? They're going to start it in March next year. And that's why it dropped again, because they actually announced that, we're actually doing it at this date. Now we have a date. Now we have a deadline.
Yeah. But
beforehand, they could just say nothing.
But that's quite a long time.
What,
I think they should have gone, we're doing it in October. There you go.
October when?
So, like 5th of October. That's when we're starting it.
What, this year or next year?
This year.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think if you're going to do something, as a government, you should be rapid. You shouldn't fuck around for ages.
If you mean as a government who knows what they want to do, as opposed to a government who's saying, this may have not been the best idea ever, oh shit, what do we do?
Yeah.
Because now we're getting businesses are like, well, we don't.
But you're giving
want...
people, that's the thing. You're giving them time to do stuff, to react. If your position, right, Max, if you've got to do something, if you're going to close it off everything,
if you're gonna move, those businesses are gonna move. You're gonna take them down with you.
yeah, exactly. You've got to do that, or entrap them. You've got to go, and it's done. It just happened, and just like now, like the business is like, maybe we'll ride it out and see what happens before we
We've closed the borders. Nobody gets out now.
Nobody comes in or out. The cells have been closed.
I'm pretty sure that was the plot to that Rowan Atkinson movie was
Johnny
Agent.
English.
Yeah, that's the one. They built a prison wall around it.
Just like Trump's going to build a wall about Mexico. Notice in the elections, no mention of the wall was ever spoken.
Oh.
I'm still interested. I don't think it is going to happen ever.
Maybe it's an emotional wall that we have to climb over. And once we reach the top...
Or maybe it's just a metaphor of just like, it's going to be really hard for them to get in. A lot harder than it is now. I think that's what he's going for. If Trump's smart enough to know what, a metaphor is, I don't know.
Maybe that's how we can get in with America. Trump comes into power and we can export rocks to America to build the wall.
Oh, like we just carve chunks of the white cliffs of Dover and ship them off.
It's white, so Trump will like that.
Yeah.
A white wall.
Yeah.
I love that. That's
and the sun beats down on it and it reflects and it burns. Yes. It burns all the Mexicans because it's so bright. The Mexicans look at the white wall and just
they can't look at the white wall.
It's so blinding to them. Just like that's America. It's so beautiful and light. We just can never go there. They dream about it, but it can never be reached.
They dream about it as they see the glimmering city over the horizon.
Yeah. Exactly. So, watched any good TV recently, Max? Except for the British Bake Off, which I'm assuming you're always watching.
Sure. Sure.
That's the nation's favourite thing to watch. Show. It is, honestly.
Is it?
Yeah. Because of all the it's talking about Brexit, there's the bread.
The Brexit.
Yeah. Oh, that must have been a slow week of news. Oh, the presenters are not going to move over from this channel to this channel. Like, of course they're not. Remember when that was national news, Maxon?
Was that national news?
That was national news.
Oh, fucking hell.
It was for BBC. They were running that story.
Oh, well, yeah, BBC.
BBC are corrupt, so yeah, they'll say anything. No, well, I have one thing to suggest. Stranger Things. Now, it took me a while to actually watch this, to actually get my act together to watch it. But
okay. Have you enjoyed it so far?
If you like 80s stuff, if you like slightly Spielbergy, but also I would say Stephen King slightly, and also who directed John Carpenter as well. If you like that sort of area and the 80s style, well developed plots with different characters that interact with each other well.
No, this can't sound like a current show. This can't be a current show at all.
No,
I think Power Rangers trailer told me that this isn't a current show.
I think it's only 10 episodes, but honestly, Max, you need to watch this show. You would love it. Bit of horror as well in there as well. It's really good.
I've heard generally positive things about it.
Yeah, I am a huge fan of that show now. After just watching, after watching it, I'd really want to watch it again.
And again.
And again and again.
And again. And again.
So I would, if you like, sci-fi and all that stuff, just
that's what I heard. It's like a very 80s, like ET horror kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly how I would describe it. So
ET horror thing. Got it. Gotcha.
And also, I forgot about this, but Westworld has started. Have you heard about this, Westworld?
No, is it like Wally West spin-off series?
No, so Westworld is basically, imagine a theme park, I think it is, where the robots are, animatronics are so advanced, they're like AI. And you can basically live out a Western fantasy with these robots.
But at night.
But at night, it becomes Five Nights at Freddy's Saloon. No. I don't know what... I've not actually watched it. I've just heard some interesting
So what is the
things.
plot then?
The plot is about AI just... Obviously, like, every day they get, like, rebooted, but sometimes they probably might not get fully rebooted. They can sort of, like, have semi-memories about stuff.
So it's the Tachikoma arc from Ghost in the Shell. Great, thank you for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, Max, what has an anime already done that most films copy?
Oh no, they've probably done Power Rangers.
Chronicle was just literally half of Akira. Quite literally half
Chronicle
of Akira.
is Akira and Power Rangers is Chronicle. So Power Rangers is Akira at its core.
Yeah, possibly. But not at its core. Just...
The main guy does dress in red.
He does. I think the main points is all the sciencey fiction-y part of Akira is actually taken out of Chronicle. And you're just left with, what's it called? What's his name? Not Kaneda. Tokahara?
Tetsuo.
It's all about Tetsuo's story.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about that bit, really. Chronicle at the end. The whole bit is. It's like a teenage drama sort of thing. And Power Rangers is basically that. We need to stop talking about Power Rangers. I'm guessing I'm going to get sick of it. So stop that.
I don't think that's going to happen generally on this show.
I think this is going to slowly turn into a Power Rangers podcast without us knowing it. It's going to happen. Like, maybe in a few, a little bit of time, we'll have a different outro or intro. It might just be Power Rangers. It could just happen.
It's just Power Rangers everywhere.
I've been thinking about changing our intro, I shouldn't. Yeah. I was looking at PPAP. I was thinking this could be it. What do you think of PPAP, Max?
I remember seeing that for the first time. I go, oh, of course it's like some Korean guy or something. Because you had bloody Psy with all this shit.
Yeah.
Now this guy's come up and I will also do meme thing.
There's also a new one that he's done. For like, I think sunglasses. And he's just like, dark, dazzling, dark, half and half. And that's like the thing, but with like a new beat. And he's just doing like the whole thing, like dark. Yeah. I'm not making it sound really good. And because it's terrible compared to PPAP. But Maxon, is it pineapple... pen, apple, pen, or pen, pineapple, apple, pen?
What does he say?
He says something different. He does not say that. Should we watch it right now, just to like confirm this? Excuse me, people. We'll be back in a sec.
Pen, pineapple, apple. It's pen, pineapple, apple, pen. That's what it is.
It's not though.
Pen, pineapple, apple, pen.
PPAP.
Oh, apple, pen. Can't escape the memes.
Here we go. It's on.
PPAP.
Dance, Max.
Is this a new low for us or is this new high?
This could be the new one.
I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen.
Oh, don't give Apple ideas.
I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Apple pen. Pineapple pen.
Right. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen, Pineapple pen. That's what he says on the screen there.
That's a. Yeah. Okay.
It's not PPAP. That's a pineapple pen at the end.
That's PPAPPP.
Yeah.
That's the next thing they're going to try and call you up and scam you with.
Bring. Hello? Hello, sir! Would you like to purchase some PPAPPP? What? What's
Are you
that?
aware you may have unprotected PPAPPP? And may be viable for
huge huge return of your assets.
Oh yeah. In the form of 2 pens and 2 fruits.
What deals? What deals indeed. But saying that, actually, our intro, the guy who made it, so that's Gimmicks. Thank you for our intro. It was actually played on the radio, BBC Radio. One of the, I think, like, Radio 7, maybe, something like that. So, pretty good at that, he's been played on the radio. So, check out Gimmicks. Just a free plug, because he gives us music to listen to.
Oh, okay.
As guys does. So, Max,
Hello.
have you heard about PewDiePie making his new game?
I've heard that he is making a new game, but I have no information beyond that.
Oh, so I think, let me get the information for you. It's basically going to be the life of PewDiePie. Something...
Oh, so it's like the Boom Flash game.
No, I think it's more like. Have you heard of? Have you heard of YouTube Simulator?
Yes. Yes, I've seen that played.
So let's get.
It's like The Sims, but shittier.
PewDiePie game.
What is it?
PewDiePie's game is proved through all doomed. Yeah, and it's literally PewDiePie's Tube Simulator.
Is he making it himself, or is someone making it?
So he's got someone to work. He's working with someone, and that is the person, the mastermind behind Goat Simulator.
Oh. It would be.
Not fucking Goat Simulator. Simulator. Just Goat Simulator. Just plain Goat Simulator. Nothing kinky going on there.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah. Can't wait for that one.
Top quality content.
It's going to be really depressing. But obviously, it looks like.
Well, it's going to make like $1 million off it.
It has to be. I'm assuming it's going to be a mobile game by looking at it, because the graphics are pretty shoddy, and you're going to be buying stuff. You're going to be able to buy stuff. Microtransactions. I bet you're going to have microtransactions in this. Have to, surely.
He's going to make so much money off of this.
Well, you imagine the Kim Kardashian game, but for guys, and young kids. It's going to be the YouTuber thing. I mean, no doubt we're going to have to, play it as a joke at one point. Yeah, we are. Don't worry.
I'll leave that to you. with your PlayStation VR shit. You can play with PewDiePie in VR.
Oh.
Should we make our own version?
Honestly,
the life
I
of
probably
PewDiePie.
It's his name. His full name is Peter File. Okay.
Peter File.
We can't make it too obvious, okay?
Okay. Life of Peter File.
I can't believe. How would you mark or even make a game where the objective is to steal young children?
Well, that's easy. Add cooldowns to how many trucks you can have at once. You have cooldowns how to get candy. You have to work to get money to get the candy. It's very simple, Russell. Very simple.
And then you've got to apply for Minecon access. Maxcen, Minecon happened again. Not in London, but I think LA, maybe 2 weeks ago. We need to find cringe compilations of Minecon.
I need pictures of Minecon.
So if you've never seen
right now,
compilations of Minecon, you definitely need to see
it's
them.
the second result in YouTube. Yes, it's here. It's all here.
So I think next show we'll find some little clips to share with people.
I've already found 2 compilations.
Oh well, we'll enjoy those later.
Okay, we'll enjoy those privately.
So next time, guys, you can watch some Minecon cringe compilations with us. So make sure, guys, you share this podcast with many of your friends. Just take their phone and literally just subscribe them to 3 times
even
faster.
if it's as a prank.
Yeah, even as a prank, just like, haha, now you have to listen to the the second best podcast in the world.
Best.
We're number 2. Chant it with me, Max. We're number 2.
2, so flush, because you're at the number 2 podcast.
Yes, okay. So, anything else to close on, Maxon?
The Power Rangers trailer is depressing.
Okay, good. Thanks for that.
That's the most important thing that's happened to me this weekend.
Yeah. See you guys now. Bye.
See you later, guys.